Right, you're still listening to your Fleming radio station, Hot 98.3 FM. Time check now, it's 7:30. Yes, this is not Shady K. Of course, it's the most solid man on radio. Solid C is what I go by. And guess what? We've got this big fish in the studio. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, my name is Jim IYKE. What's up?
Jim IYKE is in the building. Yes, Nollywood actor Jim IYKE, and yes, we have him live in the studio. If you have any questions for him, get ready, because I know you are likely to have some questions for him. Well, let me just say welcome to the studios of Hot FM.
Thank you, Sally. How's it going?
Fine, fine, fine. The last we heard of you was that you were in Cameroon shooting a movie, and that something happened on set. You got injured and all of that. So how did that happen?
I still bear the scar of my encounter right here, as you can see. It's pretty ugly. We were on set shooting apparently in a friend's club. His name is Henry, and we were supposed to go there and shoot in pre-club hours, as it were, and we're told that it's between 9 to 10. It was basically the best time. We got there, started shoot. We're hoping before 11 we'll be done before people and started coming in. Unfortunately, somebody made a few calls somewhere, as I was told later, and nobody opened up, and the place was packed solid. And unfortunately, some fans were trying to come in and do something. I didn't have enough security with me because we weren't expecting a large contingent, and I only had two BGs, and to find the way things got a little rough. I was trying to actually jump over a barricade to get away from the outside, and I skipped and slipped and landed on a glass table with borders on it, and it caught me pretty badly. As you can see, we just removed the stitches and some few days ago, and I'm still recuperating, and I lost a lot of blood. It took us almost an hour to find a proper suitable hospital, and it was a pretty bad experience. But do I feel bad right now? No. It's called occupational hazards. It's all in the day's job, if you ask me.
All right, we are happy that you're fine right now, but you've been in the news, lately for the wrong reasons. Recently, we read that the police alleged that you used fraudulent tactics and acquired 15% equity shares of a music company, Untamed Records Limited. What can you tell us about that?
Unfortunately, when you have disputes of any kind, business is business. I dare say my stubbornness in a lot of ways played part negatively to the resolution of this matter. The person in question is a family friend, a very close friend of the family, very close to my sisters. As a matter of fact, they were best of friends. They still are best of friends, and it's a business associate. I could have sat on a round table and resolved this easily, but I was adamant. I thought I was in the right, but sometimes you're wrong and you think you're right, and you go against the best advice, and that was what happened. It's business between friends, one that I consider a sister, friend, a family member, and could have easily been resolved, but it didn't. It got out of hand, and we resolved to go to court, and certain things were said. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we came back as a family and asked everybody to hold their peace, and we went into the process of resolution, and that's what we're doing now. But the press, being who they are, will blow things out of proportion. We all know they have a penchant for exaggeration, and that's what's going on right now. When there's a storm, I'm known to be silent, and as always, I've endured a lot of controversies in this career of mine. A lot of people would think that I provoked these incidents to aid my career, in a sense, get people talking, provoke debate. No. By keeping quiet, it means I can dignify certain comments with answers, and it's just making the next comment eligible for controversy, and that's what I choose not to do. I prefer the dust to settle, so if you will, and then I'll speak about them. And now that the dust is settled, I want to say that this is my friend, this is my sister, this is a business associate, and we've resolved issues. So people should stop saying what they don't know. They should get the facts straight.
Solid C is still in the building, and of course I've got the most controversial Nigerian actor in the studio with me. That's what the people say. That is not Solid C's evaluation.
Are you sure?
I hope you're not offended by that.
Are you sure? I don't get offended these days anymore.
Alright, his name is JIM IYKE, and I know you can't wait to call and ask him that question that you've been itching to ask. If you want to do so, the phone numbers to dial are 0704 337 1743 or 09876 0983. Better still, just go ahead and leave your question or questions on our Facebook and Twitter pages. I think we have a couple of them here. I'll just go ahead to acknowledge some of them now. We got this one that came in from Baroness Chris, and Baroness Chris is saying, can he help me be a Nollywood actress?
We're not a talent hunting agency. We shoot movies. I have a production house. I don't help people. I enhance talent. When we start running a reality show where we have to find talent and all that, maybe you can come join, sweetie. That's on the lighter note. On the more serious note, you actually need to go to AGM, register properly, attend auditions, and do it how everybody did it. I don't have the power to, only God does.
Alright, we got this one from Obu Friday, and he says, I just like this guy, let him keep it up. Where does he stay? Where are you based?
Everywhere in the world except in Mars. I live in New York. I live in Nigeria. I live wherever the job drags me, wherever the car drags me, or the fair weather of economy, of business, of talent, of my emotions. I'm constantly under different influences to take different decisions, and my geographical propensity, I think it's dependent on those emotions. Sometimes they're for economic reasons, sometimes for personal reasons, but where I lay my head, my brother, I cannot tell, even tonight.
Alright, let's go to the phone lines now. Hello? Okay, just keep the calls coming. 0704 337 1743 or 09876 0983. Those are the numbers to call if you want to ask JIM IYKE a question. Hello? I think the lines are beginning to misbehave, but maybe I should just go back and ask you a few more questions. Let me just find this out from you. Do you think the bad roles that you play in the movies sometimes affect
somewhat to this?
Yes, sometimes affect people's perception of you.
That take things to heart seriously. I'm so sorry cutting you off where I needed to delve into the heart of the matter as quickly as possible. The point is that Nigerians take things to heart seriously, and having played these roles and consistently over these years done that, and I believe well enough for people to begin to make believe of them. People forget that there's a great demarcation between your life and the other part of it. Here it's a thin line between idealism and realism, and I think that's more than anything else are the two elements that we can demarcate. Truthfully, these roles are like the claim to fame in the industry, but of the 80% of accolades and awards that I've received in the course of my lifelong pursuit, I've never been centered or endorsed by the bad boy roles, funny enough. The deeper intellectual roles that I've played have been the substance for which I've always measured my work personally. But people took this, gave it life, gave it breath. We all know that Nigerians for our penchant for exaggeration, and thought, okay, if it pleases this world, it's got to be like that.